Day here on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Waves and the Eagles. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Ben Etheridge, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
It's not an easy thing to do to pitch as a rookie, but one of the things you have to do is use the positives. The opposing team has never faced you. You can't be afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. Establish your pitches and try to work quickly.
At the plate, Jared Hart. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Waves, the center fielder, Jared Hart.
Here comes the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he's looking for three right out of the gates today. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Into the box, Colin Burns, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roll. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Line hard toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
In now, Luis Aviles. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now. Throw won't get him.
Man, you might see some scrambling between the manager and the pitching coach in this one. That's 4 consecutive knocks, code red.
Stepping in now, number 5, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And their runners at the corners now. The 0-1 on its way. Line toward right center. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. The relay, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or two early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room, but that double, they're up 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats.
At the plate now, number 15, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And this ought to plate a couple as this ball's down for extra bases. And the runner from second is in to score. Now a 5-0 lead.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart most likely to a chorus of boos here, as he just didn't have it today, as he leaves without being able to finish an inning. Matthew Adams comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning. At the plate, Logan Stevens hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Here's the first pitch to him. A bullet to first base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the one out.
Batting ninth, the left fielder, number 1.
So striding in, number 1, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Montenegro is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. New Orleans is out in front 5-0. Number 29, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, you know, that 5th inning can be an awful demanding inning for a starting pitcher. It's kind of like Wednesday being the hump day during the day of the week. Every starter knows they have to go 5 innings to qualify for a win. He wasn't particularly good in his last one, taking the loss, and I'm sure he's hoping for a much better fortune in this one today.
Stepping up to the plate, Gabe Montenegro. At least things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Up and the 0-2 pitch. Shoots this one over to first. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to play. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Take on him against one of the best starters in the game.
Matty, this lineup finds himself in a hole right now. Down a bunch of runs. This is where you find out about your lineup, though. And get it all back at once. Have good at bats, follow the game plan you guys worked on, and stay in the zone.
Here comes the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is the right fielder. Gone! So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Into the box now, Charlie Fisher down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 41.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Christopher Sargent, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in, Jared Hart. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here?
Yeah, guys, that was the first triple of the year for him, and you got to believe it's not going to be his last. The way this guy can absolutely fly, any ball in the gap screams triple.
And he will make the nice running catch out there, as he had to travel a long distance to rein that one in.
Colin Burns.
Coming to the plate now, Colin Burns. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's the pitch. Back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to ambush tactics, and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
That's a strike to throw down. It skips in, and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Burns leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Into the box, Luis Avilas. Drilled on the ground to short. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 5. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Into the box now, number 15. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. He's set, and the pitch. And the runner's coming home. Oh, and confusion as he just looks at a strike. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the second. New Orleans is on top here, 6-1. At the plate, number 7. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far.
Number 7.
Here it comes. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Hart is right there, and it's a very quick out, number 1.
Batting 6. The second baseman, Will McGill.
Stepping into the box, Will McGill. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with one away. Well, you can see why these fans are so excited about this rookie.
Yeah, man, just a nice piece of hitting by this youngster. Not only does it look like he's going to be a solid contributor, it looks like he may be an impact player at the big league level for years to come if he can continue to learn and develop. He looks good to me.
So now to the plate, P.J. Lynch, as he swings and hits a laser to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Batting eight, the catcher, number 25.
Stepping up now, Blake Johnson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. Hart is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Coming to the plate now, number 50. Seventh inning ready to roll, and coming forward the rookie outfielder Logan Stevens. First offering on its way. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, number 24. A pitch out. The throw on a great time to pitch out as he'll be thrown out easily at second. Now the 1-0. This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Standing in now, number 1. Hard liner to center field. But he'll close fast out there as he puts it away chest high, and the runner will be forced to head back to first.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jared Hart.
Ready for another chance? Jared Hart. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
In now, Blake Johnson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch on its way. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Blake Johnson has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Now here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout, and he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll work a total of 6 innings here. Not his greatest work, but he is in line for the W. Willie Weiss takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. At the plate now, Dustin Dickerson, as he hits one on a line to left field. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left, as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Gabe Montenegro.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Gabe Montenegro. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
Lifted into center field. Hart is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball, as he's in there now with 2 away.
The designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Charlie Fisher. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
First offering on its way. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. This is pulled into right. Stevens is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Striding into the box, Colin Burns. He singled his last time up.
Colin Burns.
First pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Trimble is in his tracks now. 1 pitch, 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Frankie Neiman.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Frankie Neiman, and he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Luis Avila.
Number 38 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Now pitching, number
So
38.
stepping in, Luis Avilas. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to left. Montenegro is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Christopher Sargent.
Number 41.
Now the pitch. Hit hard towards center. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
In now, number 7. As he'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second. Right to him. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The batter, number 6. Second baseman, Will McGill.
Standing in, Will McGill. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. The runner scores from second. Runner takes the turn at second on his way to third. The tag, and he's out going for third. But a run is in to score away from the play.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Into the box, DJ Lynch. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year. And just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Keenan Hart will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Into the box now, Blake Johnson. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Number 1 will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. We've played 8 full. New Orleans leads it 10-7. Striding in once again, number 5. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
The second baseman, number 5.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard toward the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Number 15.
So coming to the plate, number 15. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Line towards center field. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single.
Stepping in now, Logan Stevens, as he rips it on the ground to second. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. New Orleans is on top 10-7. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Dustin Dickerson.
The shortstop, Dustin Dickerson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Skied into straightaway right. Stevens is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the 9th.
Now batting, left fielder, Gabe Montenegro.
Trent Johnson comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Gabe Montenegro. First pitch on its way. Line to the right side. But that's a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
And that's his second triple this season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the 3-bagger.
Standing in now, Reed Trimble. Line to the right side. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
The designated hitter, Charlie Fisher.
So last chance here, and stepping in, Charlie Fisher. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that one is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 1-run ball game.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
The batter, number 41.
At the plate, Christopher Sargent. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Well, this one's been a bit of a head scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all in the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
So now to the plate, number 7. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. They'll be looking for something that could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Here's a little chopper up the middle, and he can't make the play as he overruns it, but that should be scored as an infield single. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run. Angelo Smith takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save.
Angelo Smith.
At the plate now, Will McGill is short, hit hard. Throw on to first is in time to get him, and the Waves have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
And it's a 10-9 final at the end of this one. New Orleans jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Number 29 earns the win, his second. Ben Etheridge couldn't get out of the first in this one as he takes the loss. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 10 runs, 18.